Good Sunday evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I know it's the big game tonight, and it's already kicked off, so I'm not expecting a big crowd in here. So we're just going to hang out for a little bit here. If we make the full hour, awesome. If we don't, then we don't. So let's see what we got in here so far. We got Lisa Ann. How you doing, dear? Thank you for coming in. There's Breezy. Hi, Breezy. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. I will be doing a unboxing gift deal here in a little bit. I got a gift from a viewer friend, so we're gonna do that here in a little bit. So, we got Steel Sky. How you doing? Space Ranger. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. VA Lady. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. There's Harold Fisher. How you doing, buddy? Ben. And we got Willie down here in the basement. As soon as his camera comes up, we'll make sure it is him. We'll bring him up. There's Bocce. Yeah, stupid ads. Woohoo! As always, Bears got to get paid. Of course, I haven't got paid in like 3 months, 4 months, but it'll be all right. It'll come back around. So, like I said, I know it's Super Bowl weekend or big game weekend. I'm sorry we can't use copyrighted material, but so let's see if we bring Willie up here. Yeah, he's circling. Mater's Workshop, how you doing? Gleason News, thank you for stopping in. Hope, like I said, everybody it's been beautiful weather here the last couple of days. It has been awesome. We're going to put Willie back down here in the basement until his camera comes up. He might have to reboot, but there's Cajun. How you doing, Cajun? Thank you for stopping in. Like I said, it's been beautiful weather here. Second Chance Motors, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping. Appreciate everybody coming in on this big day. So, there's Cajun. And there's Willie.
Hey, Ed. How you doing, mon ami?
Oh, I am awesome, brother. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody in chat, and I want to thank my Raiders for coming in. Hey, Harold, Gleason, Maiden, Rick, the lady, Lisa, Breezy, Bocce.
Hey, hi, Doug. How you doing? Doug, are you talking about the one over in Navarre? I'm planning on going over to watch. I don't have anything that'll compete on that level. I don't know if Mark will be in town or if he'll be out driving. But like I said, I plan on going over to watch, maybe shoot some video. So, well, Willie's camera did come up there for a second. Now he's frozen down there in the basement.
Hey, Space Rangers.
We'll drop him back down until he. So. Yep.
Yeah, I had Field Guy 316 in my live stream earlier. He has more knowledge of football history and what's going on in sports today than most commentators know.
What's up, hey, Roadrunner?
Hey, Mater. In here.
Hi, Roadrunner. Thank you for stopping in.
Beep, beep. Roadrunner.
So, anyways, I'm over here reading chat, so I'm multitasking tonight, y'all. Woo-hoo. That's big, for me. It's like a squirrel.
Okay.
Squirrel. Well, I got a video processing. I got some gifts to show. I've actually got my pop out chat on my other screen over here, kind of my other side. So,
I got a few brain cells you got left.
Hey, Ken.
I know. Hey, Ken. How you doing?
And the other Ken.
Yep.
Ken and Eek.
Yep.
Yeah. I had a friend of mine. She raises corgis, and one of them's named Johnny's Cash, and the other one's named Elvis. Yeah. Anyway, when somebody says squirrel, You know, when she's live, somebody in the panel will say squirrel. Man, them dogs go crazy.
Everybody pray for East Coast Ken Eek. He's got 100 teenagers over there, or he's got teenagers over there, and he's cooked 100 pizzas, 50 cheese sticks, chips. Let's see what else. Chips, dip, and some 2 liters, and it's almost gone, and the game just started. So,
dang.
So splash some holy coffee on you.
Yeah. Bless you, my child. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you, my child.
We got Harold down here too. Hey, Harold, how you doing?
Hey, Harold.
Hey, I'm all right. How's it
Harold.
going?
How you doing again?
All right. Hey, I'm watching too. I got the cat.
They're easy to babysit. They are.
Yeah.
You know that? Hey, you know the actual trick to babysitting a cat? There's a trick to it. Just leave them be. Let them do what they want.
Yeah. I hear that.
Hey, Bo, how you doing?
Potato skins. I love potato skins. I make my own. I just take a big russet potato, like a skinny one, and I cut the skins, and I leave like 3/8 of an inch of meat on it. I do that all the way around. I bake them in the oven with cheese and slices of jalapenos. They had a restaurant in Abbeville called Mr. Cook's. They bought out Burger Chef back then. And they had that on their menu. And, man, I would eat that at least 3 times a week. It was awesome.
See, I like to bake my potatoes whole first and then cut them. And you can scoop the centers out easy and make them even thinner. And then either shoot them with a little bit of olive oil, put them in the oven under the broiler, and crisp them up, or deep fry them.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And then you can take your filling, your stuff that you took out of the center, mash it up with some bacon and mushrooms and cheese and all your fillings, and put that back down in there, and it's like a loaded baked baked potato skin.
Potato.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Baked potato. Yeah. Now they didn't have an oven at Mr. Cook's. It was a fast food restaurant. They didn't have an oven, so I would assume that they deep fried theirs, like you were talking about. Their potato skin. I assume they deep fried it. Hello, Michelle Deshawn.
Hey, Michelle.
Lisa. The lady said I can't have jalapenos. Yeah. I used to love them, but they don't love me no more.
Everybody say hi to Michelle. Michelle was one of my longest friends. I've known her since I was a young teenager. Yeah. So,
Well, hello again, Miss Michelle.
Sorry, Michelle.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey,
she's put up with me for that long.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Someone you mean has put up with you that long? She might need to go to the mental facility to be checked out then.
Phil guy.
Yes.
There he is. He said, I'm out of the 5-minute jail right now. He's a new guy that I sent over here at Polar Bear, Phil Guy 316. He's awesome. My neighbor. He's my neighbor down the road over there in New Orleans.
Awesome. Thank you very much for coming over and hanging out with us.
Yeah.
That man knows more football history and current up-to-date football than the commentators.
Here you go, dude. Come on, bud.
Mater, your dinner's getting cold.
Yeah, I know. I know. I see that. I'm so kind of
been summoned.
Yep.
You've been summoned.
All right. I'll be right back.
I'll get.
I'm not going over there. Either come in and get it or don't get it at all.
I actually.
Who are you talking to? Jeff? Your dog?
Who? Yeah, he doesn't want to get up.
Oh.
And he's got 2 handfuls of popcorn laying over here by me.
Hey, Scott.
Which?
Yeah, our little puppy, well, she's not a puppy no more, but our little dog eats popcorn.
Oh, yeah. My dog used to love popcorn.
Oh, I got these 2 food hounds here. If I made 2 more bags of these, they'd eat their own.
My
Is that what's
little
for
dog
supper
loves
tonight?
Vienna sausage and barbecue sauce. You know the ones you buy got the barbecue sauce in it? She loves that. I cut them up. She likes it when I hand feed her. She won't eat them out the bowl, but I hand feed them, cut them up in little, beanie weenie size chunks.
Hey, Val lady,
She loves them.
you gonna come get these or not? Come on.
No.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I just got. He's worried about the bag. He's not looking at what's on the floor.
He wants the larger quantity.
Oh, he's definitely not like her. She don't care about the big stuff. She watches for the crumbs.
Oh.
You don't need a vacuum cleaner with her around. She goes for all the little crumbs. He doesn't even pay attention to small stuff.
So your dog likes the Grigories then?
Mm-hmm.
What I call the Grigories is the ones that are popped open, but not popped, they just popped open halfway or whatever.
Yep.
Call that the Grigories.
Hi, Tar Heel. How you doing?
Diverticulitis. Oh, don't agree. No, they sure don't.
Yeah, exactly, Bo.
Hey, William, Tar Heel.
Crystal wanted me to do some modeling.
Oh, speaking of,
Is that hat? Is that the hat you made her?
Yep. This is the one I was working on earlier. She had me do.
Yeah, Mater just made that one. So.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm an editor.
You can't sell that one now. You didn't wore it.
I'll keep it. I mean, it's comfortable. I mean, I don't
have Febreze. Spray it with Febreze. It'll smell like brand new yarn. Don't worry.
No, I'll spray it with probably some 93 octane.
Ooh.
Okay, that's fixed.
Either that, or I'll put some Coleman fuel on it.
Yeah, then you'll smell like a mechanic.
Yep.
No, Bo, he'll eat off the floor because he's had a hard time standing up, so it's easier to put it right in front of him.
Yeah. Big John Clem. How you doing, mon ami?
Holy smokes, there's a John Clem in the house, huh?
Yeah, holy smokes.
Yeah. Hey, John, how you doing? My cat used to love popcorn before she passed, but only one piece.
Probably.
Oh, no, she'd eat one piece. She'd eat one piece, and then she'd come back and want another one, and she'd take it, and because she'd always sit on the arm of my chair, she'd take it, turn, jump down on the floor, drop it, smell it, and walk away.
Huh. I thought she would paw it, like a bug.
She'd eat one piece. She'd beg for a second one, but then, she'd take it and then never do anything with it.
And that was your cat, right?
That was my cat.
Oh, we went out watching that movie Lyle Crocodile last night. And what was real funny was we saw this one part with this one cat. And the cat itself was animated or CGI throughout the whole movie. It shows this cat come walking in, and you hear it letting out the gas, and all of a sudden you see it throwing up the shrimp. And it runs right over to the litter box, backs right up to it, and yep, that was funny.
Hey, Lucky Seven, Mud Mowers.
What's up, Lucky Seven?
Lucky Seven.
I might have to watch that one tonight instead of the Super Bowl.
Yep, but it's out there on, I think Netflix has got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a musical. Now, did you ever watch Pirates of the Caribbean? Was it Dead Man's Chest? Not Dead Man's Chest.
Black Pearl?
No, it wasn't the Black Pearl. It was one of the later ones.
They got a lot of.
I've seen them all, I think.
It's the one where they're going after the Trident, Neptune's Trident.
Yeah.
Okay, the Spanish captain that was in
Right.
that, he's actually in Lyle Lyle Crocodile.
Okay.
Yep.
So
What
we-
is that a-
your favorite?
Fago. Wow.
That's
I
a
ain't heard
lucky
that name in a
7
long
there.
time.
Yeah, I ain't either.
I seen Junkyard stop in. How you doing, Junkyard? Thank you very much for stopping in. Haven't seen you in a long time, brother. Hope everything in the family's doing well.
I hadn't seen Fago soft drinks in a long time.
I've never even heard of
I,
them.
I like
No.
I like cream soda. I like cream soda, and Fago is one of the better ones.
Yeah. Yeah, Fago, I'm gonna have to look at Super One next time I go to see if they have any.
I'm on the live.
Oh, hey, prayers going up to you, though, lady, with your son.
Guys, Mama just come in, so we're going to sit down and watch something together.
All right.
Okay.
Super Bowl.
Oh, no.
Hey, watch
No,
the Super
no.
Bowl. Keep us updated on the scores.
It won't be
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. We'll see you guys.
All right.
See ya.
Bo, they also sell it at Save a Lot.
Do you really save a lot? I save a lot.
Yes,
Yeah,
you do. Actually,
That was Fago was a huge Southern soft drink at one time too. So HEB should have it. When Dixie used to have it, Piggly Wiggly.
Well, score is 7-7, and Kansas City missed the field goal wide left.
Wow.
Huh.
well, I don't follow the major league sports and stuff, but I'm kind of rooting for the Eagles.
Me too.
Yep.
That's what I was saying in my live stream because they got a lot of LSU and Saints players on it. But I like the Eagles anyway.
Oh boy,
And
that's all it's been
I'm
on
rooting
TV
for
all
him,
day.
but I'm with Patrick with the Chiefs. Well, he won that one Super Bowl. That don't mean he's gonna win another one though.
Yeah.
Their kicker sucks, Phil guy said. That's true. 37-34. That's the script. It was out on the script. Was out on the conference thing. They thought it leaked out how the game was going to be played. 37-34 was going to be the score. Hey,
Well,
Joe.
I kind of know the head coach of the Eagles, so
Oh, okay. Cool deal.
I kind of got to root for him. So
Yeah.
You don't really have to.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
My son had a stroke last Monday. And then I hadn't seen
Oh no.
for 8 years. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Well, like
I
I
know
said
that's
earlier,
right.
lady, prayers going up. An email going up.
I know what that's like because my first wife, she actually died because of complications from having strokes.
Ooh.
Yeah, basically the last year and a half of her life, she was completely bedridden because of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
My cousin, Paul Marks, that owned the radio station, his heart doctor said, you need to have heart surgery, open heart surgery. So Paul was like, okay, not a problem. So everything went well, the surgery, all that stuff. And I think they had something, and he got an infection. And 2 weeks later, or a week and a half later, he was gone like that. And that was an everyday common surgery that he had, that hundreds of thousands of people have.
What's up, Briggs?
And
My-
he was
friend
gone.
down in
Like,
Florida,
wow.
his wife had a stroke. She's getting a little better. He just she can't walk. She's got to be in a wheelchair. But there for a while, she couldn't even do that. It's like once in a while you'll see her get on Facebook for a minute or two.
Mm.
Me personally, Lucky, I'm doing great, and it's great to hear that you're back working and putting in the hours.
Yep.
That works.
Yep. I've got a couple of. I got one job I got to try to hear from. That's one I did the application at. The other one I'm gonna go, which is local. I'm gonna go and talk to them. And then, of
What?
course, I've got one where I might be able to actually work from home as an authorized Coleman repair center.
Oh,
That'd
what?
be cool.
I've already been repairing Coleman lanterns and stoves here on my own stuff, so why not get it to where if I get the training and they say yes, I might be able to do the same thing I like doing here at the house, get paid for it.
Right on.
I got one other option, and that's go back to work where I was working at. And I'm getting stared at. Yep, he left. One of the neighborhood cats decided to come in there and was like looking at me. Probably smelling the food.
Uh-huh. Oh, geez, that's a bad way to... You gotta hate when somebody has to tell you.
If somebody else has to come tell you like that, that does suck. Prayers to you.
Well,
Yeah.
Then again, if he's in there with a stroke, I'm not sure he's probably not in a position to be calling, "Hey, Mom, I got a problem."
True. But my dad had a stroke about 10 or 11 years before he passed away, and ultimately that's what he passed away from, but he never fully recovered from it. So
yeah. Usually you don't, unfortunately, because it does so much to the body and the mind, and it just deteriorates from there.
Well, at first he was doing well and everything, and it just slowly over time, over 10, 11 years, he started going downhill and then started falling more and trouble with the balance and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, but if they're younger,
Yep.
they have a better chance of doing a full recovery. No, Breezy, actually, we're having really nice weather. It was in the 50s today. 24 when I went to Walmart at 6 o'clock this morning, but it got up into the 50s.
I got up.
Didn't get that warm here.
I was gonna say I came out here to the garage to have my morning cigarette, and it's like I was out here, had it. It's like, damn, it's cold. Got back inside, looked at my phone. Yeah, that's why I was kind of doing a little shivering. It was like 36 degrees. And then the rest of the day, out here short sleep, but now the sun's going down, it's getting a little cool out.
Yeah. We're supposed to have nice weather all week. Not really any chances for rain or anything that I could see of. The ground was ground is kind of frozen. Just the top, inch or so, I think. But it's getting warmer. Hopefully we can avoid any more snow the rest of the year, and I'd be happy. Be awesome.
You'll probably get some more later this year.
Yeah, it won't stick around.
November, probably about November, December.
Yeah. I'm saying the rest of this season, I should say, I guess.
I hope we get something, because I can't afford sitting here all day, every day, doing nothing.
Get out there and work on them tractors, Jeff.
Yep.
It's
Summer's
too cold
coming.
yet. It's too cold yet.
Do like what I did. Go get you one of them diesel heaters. That'll keep you warm.
Yeah, but then you got to buy the fuel to put in it.
So?
Hey, Tommy, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Morning. Actually, I should say morning to him because he's on the other side of the
Yeah.
pond.
Or really late evening.
Yes, 11 o'clock his time.
Is it?
11:30. Right.
No, be about 12:30.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. The time change.
Yeah, he's like 6 hours ahead of us. So it's already Monday morning over there.
Yep, him and Ben both. I really appreciate them guys sticking it out and coming in and saying hi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay, we're 25 minutes into this.
Uh-huh.
I got a mail call.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Which mail you gonna call?
A U.S. mail call.
Oh.
I got my clock from Jeff finally.
Wow.
Mark
Yeah.
and
Cool
Stanley's.
deal.
Well, it's about time.
Now, I haven't got batteries for it yet. When I was at this grocery store this morning, I completely forgot about it. But it is going to go on the wall right back here behind me.
Yes,
Try
sir.
it the right way. There we go. Right back here.
I finally
there's a
get to see it
There's
live
a hanger.
instead of a picture. Cool deal.
There is a hanger on the back, so we will
Nice.
be hanging that up. That is one cool clock. I like that. So thank you, Jeff, very much. I really appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm assuming that the gears turn too, because I see a gear back there behind it. So it'll be awesome to get it going and see how it completely works. But I like
I
that.
think they do
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark said there's 2 batteries to put in the thing
Mhm.
to turn the gear, and 1 battery for the clock or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's something like
awesome.
Terrell Fixes All with his engine hood. You know, Briggs and Stratton, like a
Uh-oh.
3.5 horse
Yeah.
engine hood, 4 horse. Made clocks and other stuff for that. Man, that's awesome.
Well,
Bill
John,
Jeff-
you might have
Stan
to go to-
Eagles.
Philadelphia
Again?
just
All right.
Yep, 14-7 Eagles.
Out of work.
Now years
better get
ago,
yourself the Dollar General, John.
well, years ago, I'm gonna really show my age. Back when they used to get the Hot Rod magazines and the Summit Racing catalogs and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, I took an old, $3 clock from the dollar store and took the face off of it and actually took the needles off, flipped the face over, and glued a whole bunch of different, manufacturers, hot rod manufacturer parts, things around it, because I wasn't going to pay the money that they wanted for a clock. And I've had that thing hanging up in my shop everywhere I've been for the last 20 plus years, something like that.
Well, I seen one today. I put it to Facebook on a Power King page, and there's a guy, or small engine page. There's a guy, he took like the K321 air shroud, and he's got a golf clock mounted inside of that. It just fits in there. And I can't, there was like 20 people. Hey, can you make one of them for me?
Hey, John.
What's going on, y'all?
Good
John.
to see you in here, mon
How
ami.
are y'all?
How you doing, John?
Oh, look at this
Good.
guy.
Don't you talk to me, Jeff. You won't make me a clock. I won't talk to you no more.
Uh-oh,
Go
somebody's
to Dollar
in trouble.
General. Go to Dollar General. So, I remember
Well, you
that.
know what? I haven't seen that ad for them clocks ever since I ordered that one.
Hmm.
And it really burned my ass that it took almost 2 months for that to show up.
Yeah. Must have came straight from China.
Wow.
Yep,
that?
probably.
What company you ordered that from? Or am I being too
You
nosy?
know what? I don't even remember.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
even remember.
Um,
It was
I mean,
one of them
it's
things
not-
that comes up like when you're on Facebook on your phone there and you get the ad.
Oh, okay.
Occasionally that happens when he gets old. Don't ask him too many questions.
Oh boy. Oh joy.
But I was looking at this thing when I got it home. I mean, it's not cheap. I mean, these are steel gears. And this is a steel chain. This is metal. You know, so this is not a cheap, cheaply put together clock.
Well, here I was thinking Jeff handcrafted it on himself.
Okay, say that again. Your audio is a little low, John.
I just said here I was thinking Jeff handcrafted that himself.
Oh, I thought it
Not
was
yet.
handmade
One of these
myself.
days I'll be able to.
Oh,
Hey,
crap.
Rocky.
Hey, Rocky.
Hey,
How
Rock.
you doing, mon ami?
I see your cousins here, huh?
Yeah.
Be safe, junkyard.
I see you, Junkyard.
So
Yeah,
how you
one of
doing,
these
John?
days I get me a lathe and a milling machine. I could make one of them.
I like the engine block coffee tables the guys make. I seen one guy make one out of an aluminum LS block, and it had the pistons and everything in it, and it had some kind of a motor inside, and that thing would turn, and then pistons would go up and down. I thought that was the coolest.
Wow.
So
Well, you know what's good about it? You can use the cylinders as a cup holder, but don't turn the motor over while your beer's in there or your coffee cup or whatever, because it'll spill all over the place.
You sound like you learned that the hard way.
No, but I can imagine that it can, if it can be done, it will be done. Murphy's Law.
Well, I see all the time. There's a guy that posts on here. He's right in town. He's got a little phone holder. It's aluminum plate, and he's got a 1-inch mic screwed onto it with a little groove, and you could turn this thing. It's a regular mic, but I don't see you paying $190 for this thing.
That's a good one, Tommy. So put the timing light on it to see if it's in time. I kind of added to what he said, but
Well, no, what
yeah.
Ed needs to now, hey, Cajun, what Ed needs to do is pull that thing he's got on the his pulling tractor for the ignition. That way, when it's going around, it'll sit there and
the timing cord,
yeah,
the
the
timing
timing
wheel,
Yeah.
the timing wheel, the degree wheel. Hey,
They're
is
not
that
done.
Briggs? Is that Mr. Briggs down there?
It's
Yep.
supposed to be.
It sure is. Okay, hey Briggs.
No, I'm not talking about the
Why?
free wheel. I'm talking about the ignition part. That way, every time it hits, the hour and everything, it'll sit there and spark.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Kind of looks like a mountain man sitting there though, with that big old gray beard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I need a shave.
Looks like gonna be living in a cardboard box.
Yesterday was the first day I could move hardly because I had COVID all week. So guess what? It was a crap week.
Oh, you had the kung flu.
I clipped the other day and I shaved today, so I'm gonna try to keep the appearance going. To clean instead of looking like Mater sometimes. Yeah. Well, it don't take 5 days. 5 days, and hell, I got a beard. So and Missy don't like it. She don't like me going live like that. So I say, well, I'm gonna go ahead and shave every third day now, or second.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay clean cut too. Keep it
Yeah.
keep it kind of grimmed up.
Trim it a little
It's a
bit.
pain in the ass. I got to do this
Twice a
every
month.
day.
Twice a month, thin it out, get rid of the dead split ends. Split ends.
So what happened? That hardware store ran out of black paint up there?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I trim my beard twice a year with same time I trim my hair.
Oh, okay.
My hair's getting so thin on top that twice a year is probably one too many.
Okay. Now I can attest to this fact that Ed has a very soft beard. He does. I've felt his beard already.
Okay.
I did.
We don't need to
When
know
him
about
and
that
Mark and
now.
Sandy
Well,
came
go
down,
to
and
the live stream
and-
here, just like
when him and Mark and Sandy came down and visited me and Missy, for the day and the evening, the night. I think they left at 10 o'clock at night or something to a motel. I actually,
play
like
Beard
I had
Season.
permission though. I had permission, and I'm like, wow, man, that's soft. Yeah. First time I played with another man's beard.
That's
Too much
Wow.
info.
I'm really starting to wonder about you now, Cajun.
No, but hey, look, they had a room full of people. So, Johnny Best was here.
Beard
know,
orgy.
No, we had a room full of people. So everything was on the up and up.
Mm.
Oh,
Mudster
Lord,
says,
somebody gotta
Cajun,
take
quit while
that
you're
out
ahead.
of context.
Shit's
Yeah.
getting worse.
Somebody's going to take that out of context. What's up, Mudster? How you doing, man?
I think it's already been taken out of context. What are you talking about?
Should have never been mentioned.
Well, we were talking beards,
Ed, you have the softest beard.
Well, yeah, but that's the only time. Yeah, softest
What
beard
do
they
you
ever
use?
touched on a man, but that's the only time.
That would be in some like beard commercial or something.
I bet you
Beard, not beer.
coffee beer. I bet you me and Ed could make a good.
What about
coffee.
now
I don't
we
drink
could use
beer,
Mick
so I
on
don't
here.
drink beer, so that's out the question. I drink Powerade and coffee.
Don't bother me.
I think if Mick
Tommy?
was here, this would really take off right now.
Hey, field guy, what does that football mean? Does that mean the Eagles made another touchdown?
No,
Please
they
say
got
yes.
there was a turnover and Billy
Oh, they got
the
the
ball back.
ball. They got possession of the ball. Okay, hey, that's a good one though, field guy. I like that.
Yeah, they
Put the
won.
goal, field guy. Put the goal post up when the Eagles make a touchdown. Not the Chiefs, just the Eagles.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say that while I'm ahead.
Yeah. I just have that animal magnetism.
The bear.
I've always said,
That's just
swing
wrong.
both ways. It doubles your chances for a date on a Saturday night.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, what'd you cook this week, Ed? What was on the video? I didn't get a chance to look.
I forget what last week's was. What was last week's video?
Oh no, well, this week.
I don't know.
Oh well, we
Well,
are
this-
the first day of the week officially. So yeah, on the
It was the
calendar.
broccoli something. Had the broccoli in it.
Oh, the
Oh, I saw that one.
That was the latest
Okay.
one, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, I saw
ham,
that.
bro-
one.
ham
Okay.
broccoli and potato casserole.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was really good. But the
I
next time I
forgot.
make it, I'm going to do a half a batch because I make enough that I can have like lunches a couple of days, and that made a whole lot.
Yeah.
I ate it, that day I made it, and then another like 4 days for lunch afterwards. Like I said, it was good, but broccoli
burned
for
out?
4 days?
You
No,
burn out
broccoli
on
for
it.
4 days?
Uh-uh.
I love broccoli and cauliflower.
I like
However
broccoli,
you
too.
make it, I love it.
Yep.
Brussels sprouts, I love. They never mind.
We'll have another beard stroker here.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Kansas City just scored. Stripped the ball and picked it up. Defense picked it up and ran it in for a touchdown. Now the game's fixing to be tied.
To cook that.
Who would have known that?
Well, race car spelled backwards is race car.
Yeah, sure is. The script is playing out just as predicted. Oh yeah, that's yeah.
So
Hey, what was Phil guy?
You remember
what was
way
that,
back?
Explain that site or whatever. Name it in chat if you don't mind, Phil guy. I said some of it earlier, part of it. I just didn't say all of it.
What was that, Jeff?
I said, you remember way back in the early 80s when there was some kind of thing you could do on a calculator, add this times that and stuff, and in the end it came out to say Shell Oil?
Oh yeah, calculator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember somebody showed me that twice, and I still have yet to figure out how it comes out like that.
77345.
7 there.
Then you turn the
8
calculator
5
over.
7 5 309. Yeah, it's 01134 or something. Hello. 710 is oil upside down. That's true.
Yeah.
710 is oil. Where's rigged at anyway? Rigged.
Yeah.
Where's
Hey,
710?
you mention him, he'll be here.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed, something I
That
was
was
going
on
to ask you.
that was on the old style calculators. I don't think it works now.
That ignition system, how much of a hotter spark does that give?
Oh, it's
You
80,000
wouldn't want to grab
volts.
hold of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never actually like reached out and touched it. I've gotten nicked by it, but I've never reached
Nicked?
out and touched it.
Hmm.
Well, you know how it kind of jump out and like get you a
And
little
touch
bit.
it. Right.
But the guy that I bought my original one from told me it'd make you piss yourself. So
I,
What's
I'm not
the stock voltage?
the coils we use are 80,000 volt 3 ohm coils.
Yeah, but I'm talking about what's the stock one.
Oh, I have no clue.
So in other words, the ones you're using is a lot more hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are very hot.
10,000 volts more than Evinrude, a 65 Evinrude. I had one. Outboard motor, 3-cylinder. I had the service manual for it. I was having trouble with some wiring on the outboard motor. And I bought a service manual. And I think it was like, back then, $25, which, today it'd probably be $50. And it said, caution. These coils have 70,000 volts on them while turning,
Yep.
Danger, high voltage. And I heeded that warning too.
I heed the warning on mine.
Mercury outboards, your older 25s on up, 100s, 80 horses, the 85s, they had a yellow sticker on that when you took that middle panel off from the hood and took the top off.
Mhm.
They had a yellow triangle warning saying danger, high voltage. Mercury outboards were known for 80,000 volts.
Wow.
On their coils. Yes.
I do know that the Bosch Blue coils, the coils that we run, those 3 ohm ones for the V twins, those little ones are hotter than the Bosch Blue coils.
Wow.
All right, time for your public service announcement.
Shut up, Ed. Ed, the tech guy. Horns class. Trains pass.
Hey, Willie.
Hey, Sea Monster.
Got up to 67 today here.
I think got up
Sea
to
Monster.
62 here.
Now, where is Mark and Sandy at?
Sandy is probably working. She's been working on Sunday afternoons, and Mark is over by Jeff's or heading towards Jeff, one of the two. And where they park up when he gets over there, where they park him at for the night, is down in a valley, and he can barely get cell reception, let alone internet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had to wake up at 4 or head out at 4 this morning for his run that he's on now.
Yeah, it's weird where he is there, Mater. If you actually was in that town, it's like holy crow.
Hey, Jason,
Yeah,
that's
John.
your train, Mater?
Yep.
Yeah,
I never heard it that loud before, I don't think.
Yep.
The wind must be just right.
Nope. He's passing through. He's
well,
going southbound.
I'm about a half a mile from a train track. They don't blow the horns because they're all elevated passovers over the roads. Or I'm
Right.
sorry, the roads
What?
go over the train tracks.
Quiet zone, yeah.
But they, if the wind's just right, I mean, not real strong wind. When they go by, it sounds like the wind is going to blow my house over. That's from the sound of the train going by.
Wow.
Well, mine's only about half a mile, but we got 1, 2, 3. I got like within 3/4 of a mile. I got 4 different train crossings.
Well, I don't have that. I just got one. But the
I
real,
got one, but it's
one,
elevated.
two,
They're not gonna get, they don't blow up.
Hey, Andrew. Yeah, I'm live hopping. I got out of my live stream and hopped on Polar Bear is and brought a bunch of people here.
Yep.
awesome. Jason, how you doing? Thank you
Hey,
for
Jason.
stopping in.
That's like the trains where they come up out of New York going to Spring Valley. They actually come up so far, come all the way down by me, do a loop around, and they got like 5 or 6 places there in a little area. They with the different spurs, and then it's a straight shot from here right up to Spring Valley.
Well, where I'm at, down the road, probably maybe a mile and a half, is the only place that the trains can stop and not block crossings. So you'll see trains stopped along there all the time. There's 2 sets of tracks, and they'll sit. Because there's a yard on north of us, and that's the only place they can stop before they get into the city and into the yard.
Yeah.
Before they cross. So like I said, I see them all the time sitting there, and it's just funny to watch them, And then you'll hear them start up and start, bang, 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 bang. When all the cars start tightening up.
We got a couple of underpasses here in town, and right now they're only wide enough for like one car at a time, unless you got a couple of smart cars going through or motorcycles. But these things were built wide enough where 2 Model Ts could go through there with no problem.
Way back, a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Now you go through there and you got a dually and everything. No, you ain't got enough room for 2 trucks like that.
I know what Polar Bear is talking about. He's talking about them trains taking off.
Yeah.
There's them EMD engines in them. They got EMDs in them. And huge diesel engines, man. Them things like, and when they cruising, you can hear them whistling.
Andrew, sometimes they sit there for half a day. Sometimes they sit there for an hour. It all depends on if they're bypassing the yard that's up there, or if they got to go in and uncouple and couple different trains. They can only do like 2 trains at a time in that yard. It's a real small yard. So if they got one's coming in from the east or one's coming in from the north, whichever one takes priority. But I've seen them sit up there from like 7 o'clock at night until I go to work in the morning. The same train. It just all depends, like I said, what they're doing. Hey, Wayne, what's happening?
What's up, Wayne?
How you doing, Mr. Wayne? Hatfield.
Well, where my mom grew up, right at the back of their property, they had a couple acres. The train track went right across the back of their property, and my grandfather worked in the railroad, and this is back when they had steam locomotives. So he got disabled from the railroad, but all the guys knew him, knew where he lived, and as they would drive by, they would take shovelfuls of coal and drop off the side of the train. And my mom had 11 brothers and sisters, and they would go down and pick coal up along the railroad tracks behind their property, because every time the trains go by, the guys knew my grandfather, and they would they'd shovel off big buckets of coal. And my mom said they'd get, I guess it'd be like a 5-gallon bucket back then, but they would get 4 or 5 buckets a day, heat their, and that's what they had heat their house with.
Damn. That's nice.
Well, I know up here where I am, back in the steam engine days, there's all kinds of tracks all over the place. It's like you could spend 2 days just walking different tracks and where they connect and stuff. And you got the one line that goes clear out to Pennsylvania. I forget where it crosses. It crosses out into Delaware someplace.
Well, where I grew up at on my parents' property, we're not real far from tracks, 5-6 miles, something like that. But the funny thing is they're laid on the old trolley track. Used to run down through there, and when you get closer into town, there's actually the train track, and right beside of it is the old trolley bed, which they made into roads. But they were horse-drawn trolleys.
Wow. That is old.
Yeah.
How much did it cost to ride one of those, Jeff?
Huh?
How much did?
I said, how much did it cost to ride one of those?
What, a trolley?
The horse-drawn trolley.
I don't know how much it was.
I figured Jeff might know. That's why I was asking.
Yeah,
I'm
Jeff
guessing-
will know that one.
Real comedian. Yeah.
Well, it gets the bat, so
Jeff
it gets the bat.
Jeff said old.
Jeff might have been one of the conductors.
You're the
That
one
would have
saying
to
you're
be
the one.
Dale Lucid. That would have to be Dale Lucid could answer that question properly.
Maybe.
I only made it up to fireman, John.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that explains why all the houses burned down then. I got it.
No, that's the reason why the one engine blew up over here, not far from me back then.
We used to have we had
Boy, that was
horse-drawn
a heck of a
trucks in my
blast.
town.
Oh, Billy just
Did
scored
what?
another touchdown.
but
All
yeah.
right, guys, y'all have a good night. I enjoyed it.
All right, thank you, John. Appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Good seeing you
Appreciate you.
again, John.
You too. Y'all have a good night.
We talk.
Hey.
See y'all.
Hey, who made a touchdown?
Billy.
Good.
Awesome.
Yep, it's 21-14, Philly.
Good deal. But
The only reason I know is I got a tab and everything for the NFL Network up, and it showed the game on there. So I'm doing in between the two.
You know, Cajun, I don't know if it'll show it, but if you went on your thing real quick and punched in Roseville Tunnel in New Jersey, I don't know if it would actually bring it up where it is, but I'm only like 10 minutes from there.
What's the name of it?
Roseville Tunnel.
Roseville. Okay. Like a flower. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've never
Rose-
actually seen it, but I've heard about this thing all my life. It's supposed to be, I don't know. I always thought it was like this big long tunnel.
Is that like the Roseville Tunnel Rehabilitation Project?
No. That's what they're gonna do.
Oh, well, because I see it. It brought it up, Roseville Tunnel Project, and under that, Roseville Tunnel Rehabilitation Project, like they're going to bring it back to restore it. you
Well,
know?
actually, from what I understand about that, is they're gonna cut the top of it open there, so that the big trains can go through.
Okay, so that's in New Jersey, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've never looked that up myself. Maybe I should, huh?
well, there's an old set of tracks that run right by where I work at, and they were originally train tracks and train and trolley tracks. I guess they ran both of them through there, but
Oh
they
wow.
they have taken the tracks up years and years ago, but now they have asphalted it and stuff, and like crushed gravel, and it's a walking path. It's 7 or 9 miles long total. It's called the Iron Horse. You know, so it's pretty cool. You know, it kind of snakes through town
Yeah,
and stuff.
it's called the Rails to Trails project. They do it all over the country.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're big into
yeah,
that down here.
They want
Well-
to restore the tracks and all.
Well, what?
Well,
Well,
what
they're
sucks
wanting to put a line all out to Pennsylvania. There was one time, and they pulled it all up years ago.
Yeah, because I'm seeing no train tracks in this tunnel.
Well, what sucks about this area, with the county and stuff, is years back when they abandoned the railroad, a lot of the farm, ran through farmland and stuff. It was given back to the farmers. There was no easement right away or anything left, so the farmers started farming right up to it or over it or whatever. But now, since the county wants to do these trails to rails thing, or rails to trails, they're coming in and taking the property back.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of pissed off farmers because, they just, it's, homeowners. I mean, there's one place that I know, it runs within 10 feet of a house, 15 feet of a house. It's real close. And they just came in and basically mowed it all down, cleaned it all up, and leveled it and put crushed limestone down for a walking path right behind these people's house. And, there's nothing they can do about it because it's still technically rail property. But, when they quit using it, they, people just, reclaimed it and started, maintaining it or clearing it and doing whatever. But
That's like the one tunnel that crosses the highway, like the state road out here. This it's tunnel. The train track is like 75 feet over the top of it. And this thing here, it probably goes about 1.5 miles each way, being that height. And they're talking, all of a sudden the DOT here come up with this idea that, we got to take the tunnel and dig the bottom out where the road is, because they're on this kick that, the concrete's all falling in and stuff underneath the road. It's like, well, the road ain't sagging. And then all of a sudden they turned it into this project how they were going to open it up, make it like a normal 2-lane each way with like 10-foot shoulders and stuff. And I was looking at that after I read the thing. It's like, I said, you've got probably 3 months of hauling dirt out of here to open it up that far before you even start doing anything. Because this thing is like about almost 200 feet from one end to the other.
Yeah, those what Ed's talking about. Yeah, a lot of people did that. They sat there and built. Hell, there was a guy in town. They tore up the tracks in the 70s, and he built about 2 years ago. He went in, got permission from the town, built a brand new garage, because they said, hey, they ain't being used. Put a brand new 3-car garage, nice new workshop, cinder block garage. Spent a lot of money, and then Rails to Trails came in, and now they're saying he's got 30 days or whatever, or 90 days to remove his garage because they're building a walking path through it.
Well, I know there's another set of abandoned tracks that I know of. They actually auctioned the land off, for long, long ways, and people have went in and bought the land and actually scraped it down, sold all the gravel off of it, and did all that, and have built stuff on it, like Briggs was saying. And now with the Rails to Trails, they're like, can they come in and yes, they legally bought the property, but there's still an easement through there, and what they're saying is they bought the rights to take the gravel and the stuff off of it. They didn't actually buy the land. They've got deeds,
Yeah.
There's guys that bought, you know, like 5 mile of old train bed, and now they're like, no, you can't, you know, there ain't nothing you can do with it. So it's going to be interesting, you know, if they do actually start to put trails through. So
Over here from Eunice, but y'all been to my house already. Y'all crossed one of the old railroad tracks when y'all came in from I-10. When y'all got into Eunice, y'all had to take that first left. Y'all crossed them tracks right there. Those are still running tracks. Okay, once or twice a month, maybe. Okay, that they run, but those tracks went all the way north. Okay, then y'all passed a set of railroad tracks right before you got to my house. And then you turned left and there was my house. Well, that same set of tracks, that the first set y'all crossed when y'all came here, that used to run north to Mamu and then through Pine Prairie and all that. Now, Luke Desertel, he bought all that old railroad property. He bought all that after they pulled up the tracks. He was smart. And he put a bunch of trailers, small trailer houses, 14 wide by 40 foot long, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, or 2 bath, whatever, and a kitchen, living room. Then he started putting these little cottages on there. Now he owns a septic company, you know, that we call them hoot systems down here, the same system you got, that aerator. We call them hoots down here. He owns a company that installs that. So he's got heavy equipment all over the place. He actually prepped that property, dug all them sewage lines, all those tank systems, all of that, put them little houses and rents them out for $500 a month. And people are begging him to build more cottages to put on them, you know, further down the line. He has like 400 of those little houses in like that 20-mile stretch, well, 30-mile stretch. Yeah, he was smart. He bought all that property and put them cottages and trailers on there for workers and people that.
Hey, Palmer.
Hey, Tim. Again.
Okay. So,
I know.
All right, y'all. Go ahead, Jeff.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Nope. I see what time it is. I don't want to be cutting in
okay.
overtime.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Okay, well, Jeff, take it
Hi,
easy,
Jeff.
buddy. Good to see you again.
Yep. We'll see y'all,
time.
and appreciate y'all stopping in, hanging out, and we will catch you on the next one.
All right.
Take us out there, Cajun.
All right, everybody. Y'all know the routine by now. Oh, it's good being north of the grass. Stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. Okay. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Pluto.
See you next time.